What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Zaw64 here. I'm so hyped for this game to come out. As I'm recording this, I am waiting for this game to be available to buy because the game was not available last night at midnight. And the game, of course, is called Mouse. Mouse. P.I. for hire. Been waiting for it for a while. It is a fantasy of mine. When I saw this game, the gameplay, it is like a Cuphead aesthetic with the combination of Doom gameplay. Oh my god. The art direction is like a 1930s cartoon, 1940s around there, like, back in the old days. You can see it has this noir art style to it. The whole game is in black and white, extremely unique. It's like it's not a filter. Maybe later on, they'll probably put a color filter. That'll be interesting, right? The game was made with rubber hose, as they say, animation, and it's basically drawn animation. So everything you see, like the whole gameplay, that's literally been drawn hand to hand. Crazy. Drawn by hand, everything. Just like how they used to make the old Disney movies with, you draw a character, and if you want him to actually move, you would have to draw multiple positions of the character, and you flip the pages quickly, and you see the movement, the animation of the character. So that old school way of animation is implemented in this game. You play as a detective called Jack Pepper, of course voiced by Troy Baker. Yeah, he's everywhere. He's everything. And you're doing investigations on murders, and this part there most likely is a big baddie behind all this. There is homages to old school movies. There's a homage to Popeyes as well. So if you're into all that old school 1930s cartoon like I am, I love it. I love it. This is the right game for you. And if you love Cuphead, like the first time I saw this right here reminded me of somewhat of a Cuphead. Of course, it's gonna remind you of Cuphead. I always wanted a Cuphead shooter. And what do I mean about Cuphead shooter? I always wanted a shooter that looked like Cuphead, like with those animation and with that old school cartoon style. And if you love Doom, this is right down your alley. So if you like Cuphead and Doom, this right here, this is for you. There's a lot of people sleeping on it because, I guess the animation and the way it looks, they think it's one of those games that is like, oh, okay, you just buy. But this is another diamond in the rough. And it's also $30 here in the United States. And I saw it's like what, 15 to 20 hours to beat. Man, for $30 and for this type of aesthetic and for that type of gameplay, yes, bro. Count me in. And of course, the reviews came out. Let's take a look at them. 8s and 9s, 3s out of 5s, and of course that one that always messes up everything, IGN, 6 out of 10. I think these journalists at IGN are hitting the fence pretty hard because boy, they've been on a roll. They gave Crimson Desert a 6.5 out of 10. We all know that game is not a 6.5 out of 10. Come on now. I don't think gamers nowadays, they don't even go to IGN anymore, bro. Because IGN is tripping. IGN has been losing credibility over the years. And a lot of gamers now, they don't go to IGN anymore. They mostly go to Metacritic. I remember back then, everybody went to IGN or GameSpot. But IGN was like the meta. I don't know who's hiring these journalists. But I know that ever since that whole Pokemon Alpha Sapphire one, the one that said too much water and gave it a low score, I'm like, oh no. Like that's when you knew. That's when you started seeing IGN slowly dying off, man. But right now I'm gonna go download it and play it. I'm definitely gonna make a video on that gameplay. And I'm gonna give you my thoughts on it. This is Zaw64, and I'm out. Give this game a shot.